So no agency is there to improve you. But the objective of LIP is to enrich the teacher's competencies in order to reach the learner. Right? The first objective. And next one is, what is the philosophy of LIP? What is the philosophy? What is the soul of the LIP? What is the soul of the LIP?
Philosophy of theory and practice.
Yes, theory and practice. Theory and practice. Certainly in our classroom also, we are doing some lecture, the best we are giving. But if you don't get the same kind of recapitulation or else response from the learners, certainly after some time you will be demotivating yourself. Isn't it? Sometimes I am using some examples when I get some responses, either from SAR side, from all the friends, and that is encouraging me, and I can give better delivery. Isn't it? Like the same, so that this is divided into teaching period, practice period. What the inputs we are providing, in whatever way you are doing. SAR said, my students are not good at alphabets, or somewhere else. What shall we do? Then you provide that alphabets only. You know, in my 7th and 8th classes, my friend knew that there are some inclusive education students also there. They must understand. These students are, these people are responding for lesson contents, but those students are writing alphabets. Understand? And the same kind of positive reinforcement that I provide in the classroom. So that is the soul of the LIP. Teaching period and practice period. You have to plan yourself. You need not confine 20 minutes to 20 minutes. Understand? So that will be reflected in your lesson plan. Right? Teaching period and practice period. And finally come to conclusion, what we discussed, opposite group students. If the students are not good at reading, what we do first? Identify the difficulty words. If they are good at fundamentals, identify the parts of speech. And finally, what remains there? Maybe some rudiments are remaining there. And you can give some help. Take the peer group students' help is also welcome always. That is also appreciable one. Understand? So that is the strategy. And one more thing is, while you are preparing subtext, you have to keep in your mind 3 things, sir. That is, reading the lines, reading between the lines, reading beyond the lines. Reading the lines means, while reading a paragraph, understand the lines as it is. That is reading the lines. And between the lines means, what is the implications it gives in order to make him understand. Beyond the lines means inferences. Just we keep all these points in it. We need not worrying about too much of vocabulary. Right? Understand? In order to make him understand, just keep these 3 points in your mind. Reading the lines as it is means reading only. Reading between the lines means reading with comprehension. Reading with comprehension. Understand it is. And reading beyond the lines means give some inferences, some examples to make him understand. Right? So there are no particular strategies, sir. But at the same time, we have equipped our minds. We have equipped with that knowledge. Enter into the classroom. But based on the situation demands, you have to respond to it. See, the doctor has completed MBBS or MS, whatever it is. You go to him. First, he tries to diagnose you. Otherwise, if he is not able to good at diagnose, he refers some lab. Based on your blood report, he diagnoses it. And he gives remedy, solution, medicine, whatever it is. But at the same time, like the saying, so we have been qualified all these things and we are good at all these things. You need not expose all these things before your learner. Based on that situation only. Yes, you attended today's LIP program. What you have learned? You have learned that what is LIP, why there is a LIP. Why there is a LIP? Because there is a stark reality. After completion of 10 or 15 years of school education, the learner is not competent enough for the fundamental things. So that the LIP has been invented. This has been devised, isn't it? So you have to understand all these things. But you need not to expose all these things before your learner. This training is to brush up you. This training is to refine you, to transform you, if you are willing. If you have a willing heart, and then no one can change you.
With patience.
That is. So that we have learned these things. Why there is a leap, what is a leap, and what is the physical thing that reflects the lesson plan. Yes, I went to Naupada and I have learned these two big lesson plans, and at this time I was motivated well, so I have to implement in my class. So this is, now you can ask any queries, any doubts. You can do at home to create a supportive environment for learning. That is beyond the school. If it is possible, we can do it. Working with parents. See, there are some parents-teacher associations, PTAs, or else informally we can meet the learner. If your particular student is in the group of focus, so we can talk with the parents also sometimes. We are doing all these situations also. Next, come to next one. Strengthen parent-teacher school interface with a focus on how learning can be improved. If a child is not able to respond properly, it is better to talk with the parents also. Sometimes we ask the parents to come to the school. Yes, okay. And developing parental support resources. Prepare parents as proactive participants to improve school deliverables. That is. Now, working with schools and teachers. So these I need not explain, that I forward your group. Nothing is there to explain. Now come to our lesson. Changes. This is. Children would achieve expected competencies both in the fundamental literacy and numeracy skills and class-specific subject-specific learning outcomes. Improved parental teacher support, improved performance supervisory, feedback on children, active participation of gram culture. This is community. We know that in some areas the schools are in good and healthy condition based on the local community participation. Working with parents, working with schools and teachers, working with the neighborhood, local communities. But basically what we are doing, how far you are justifying the slow learner, whether you target, whether you